Coming up on Mountain News this morning, an Eastern Kentucky Institute aims to give people behind bars a second chance, and a docu-series diving into a famous fraud case here in the mountains is set to air on a major streaming service.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
5:33, good morning. It's Thursday or Friday Eve, as Brandon likes to call it, but we all know my stance on Friday Eve. If I can't say Saturday Eve, we can't have Friday Eve, Brandon. So, but you know what? We're not going to get into that this morning. We're just going to get into the weather.
Because I will take you to school if if that happens. We will not have that debate here this morning. It is Friday Eve. There is no such thing as Saturday Eve. But anyway, we're looking pretty good across our region weather-wise. I-75 at London, pretty quiet as we head out the door this morning. Not much fog out there. Probably no fog out there, actually, this morning, starting to south. A couple of 30s left over. Jonesville and Clintwood. Everybody else is in the 40s this morning, with 47 at Jackson being one of our warmer spots. 44 at Pikeville, 45 in Moorhead this morning. So, again, not a bad start today. 6:41 sunrise, 8:21 sunset. 40, about give or take a degree or two this morning, 68 this afternoon. One more dry day before things turn a little bit more soggy at times as we head into the next couple of days and the weekend. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. Well, the Lexington Herald-Leader reports that a Western Kentucky woman was sentenced to 20 years in federal prison for multiple child pornography offenses. Department of Justice officials say Shasta Coyles pleaded guilty to 3 counts of producing child porn, 2 counts of distributing child porn, and 1 count of transferring obscene material to a minor. Once released, she will be on supervised release for the remainder of her life. Well, a court hearing for the man charged in a Madison County murder was pushed back yesterday. Shannon Gilday is charged with killing Jordan Morgan. He admitted to breaking into her father's mansion in February and killing her. After his arrest, police say he assaulted a corrections officer earlier this month. He was supposed to be in court on those charges, but Gilday's attorney was unable to make it to court yesterday morning. Gilday's court date was pushed back to next Wednesday. The Lexington Herald-Leader reports that President Joe Biden commuted a portion of a 20-year federal prison sentence for a Louisville man. Thomas Perkins was sentenced in 2008 after admitted to part in a cocaine distribution conspiracy. White House officials say Perkins will be released on August 24th, and he will spend 10 years on supervised release. Well, a man charged in connection to a romance scam that defrauded a Lexington woman is now on U.S. soil before his day in court. A Nigerian court where the suspect is from recently approved his extradition to Kentucky. He flew into Bluegrass Airport yesterday morning. FBI special agents say the suspect and others tricked a Fayette County woman into thinking she had a romantic relationship with someone online.
We talked to victims of the romance scam who have lost thousands of dollars, and unfortunately no way to track down the perpetrators.
Well, the FBI says other people involved in the case have pleaded guilty and have been since sentenced. The Better Business Bureau says there are several red flags for romance scams. Officials say if someone claims they need money for things like medication, they live overseas, and a romantic relationship progresses quickly, have your guard up. One Eastern Kentucky Institute is aiming to give people second chances, creating new collar workers in the process. Governor Randy Beshear and other leaders broke ground for the E-Kentucky Advanced Manufacturing Institute in Morgan County yesterday. This new location will allow state inmates to acquire the skills necessary to successfully transition from prison life to civilian life.
To those in robotics and manufacturing that are already hiring people on second chance employment and are looking for more, you can see it's going to work.
This facility will offer state inmates and other eligible students the opportunity to be trained in aerospace, automotive, and robotic manufacturing. Well, the story of Eric C. Kahn has echoed through the mountains for the last 7 years, with whispers and worries continuing in homes of hundreds of Eastern Kentuckians still battling for their benefits. Our buddy Forbes has more about an upcoming Apple TV Plus project that many former clients hope will be a turning point.
This is one of the craziest people who pulled off one of the biggest scams in American history.
We are looking for Eric Kahn for defrauding the U.S. taxpayer of more than $550 million.
The Big Con has a big story to tell.
It's not just about Eric Kahn.
In fact, it's clearly about the people left behind, the former clients.
The high-profile case against Eric C. Kahn brought with it years of loss.
Many are blaming their former attorney.
He's been pure hell, can't sleep, restless. It's constantly on the back of your mind.
Loss of benefits, loss of reputation, loss of life.
Somebody's got to tell, our side of the story.
Now, 7 years since it all began, hundreds of former clients are still battling to get their benefits back.
We're all the same. We're all hurting the same way.
While some, like Jeff Atkins, consider themselves blessed to have found a bit of financial relief through SSI, not everyone is as lucky.
People that can help don't seem to care.
Like Brian McCown, stuck in the crater the case left behind.
They treat us like we are Eric C. Kahn, if not worse than that.
Burdened by the actions of a man they only found through his advertisements.
I never met Eric Kahn.
I never met the man in my life.
Left to wonder where the Social Security Administration is concerned, will their stories ever be louder than the scandal?
I just don't understand how they can sleep at night. I really don't.
Hoping the new spotlight will be just what they need.
So there's a problem with this picture. So when this documentary comes out, maybe something will change. Maybe it will stir the pot up a little bit.
To get back what they feel they deserve. In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Attorney Ned Pillersdorf says the big con releasing on Apple TV Plus next Friday could allow the story to reach the eyes and ears of those who need to hear it, from President Joe Biden's administration to the Social Security Administration. Well, a new exhibit at the Kentucky Derby Museum is welcoming visitors like they've never had before. This is the Kentucky Derby exhibit, unveiled Wednesday, is the first you'll see when you walk into the museum, with artifacts, pictures, and interactive displays. It'll answer questions like why the Kentucky Derby started and how it became so popular around the world. Now, museum curator Chris Goodlett says this will hopefully showcase what the greatest 2 minutes in sports are all about year in and year out.
It's going to immerse you in the history. It's going to immerse you in the culture and the spectacle. It's going to give you an idea of how much economic impact the Derby makes. We have a winner's circle here at the museum as part of this exhibit, and what we want to do is honor each year's winners. So yeah, we will change that to add the new owner, breeder, jockey, trainer, and the winning horse each year.
Well, the Derby Museum is open from 8 to 5 Monday through Saturday and 11 to 5 on Sundays. Countdown to the Kentucky Derby is on, and crews are busy at Churchill Downs. Inside the Homestretch Club, which offers food, drinks, and hospitality, last-minute painting is being done, and the newly laid carpet is being vacuumed. The space recently underwent a renovation, and officials are celebrating the completion just in time for Derby. At a price tag of $45 million, one of the oldest sections of the track was transformed into an all-inclusive club.
I think this is going to be the hip, new, modern place to be on a big day at Churchill Downs.
There's terrace dining, 2,600 stadium seats, 20-plus trackside horseshoe lounges, and a bar that is at 95 feet is believed to be the longest in Kentucky. Well, just ahead this morning, a famous actress prepares to become a Barbie girl on the big screen. We'll have more on those details on the way next.
Dry weather continues today, but rain chances return to the forecast as early as tomorrow. I'll track them out for you in about 3 minutes.